Our top story at this hour, Iran is once again at the center of Western sanctions, this time for its deadly crackdown on non-violent protests. US President Joe Biden has said his country will impose further costs on the perpetrators of the violence that has been seen in Iran recently. He added that Washington would continue holding Iranian officials accountable and support the Iranian people's right to protest. The American president, however, did not provide details about the measures he may be considering. Along with the US, Canada too has imposed fresh sanctions against Iran for alleged human rights violations. The statement released by the Canadian government mentions systemic persecution of women as part of the rights violations and specifically highlights what they call the shocking actions committed by Iran's morality police that led to the death of Mahsa Amini. Now, on the 16th of September, 22-year-old Mahsa Amini died in custody just 3 days after being arrested by the so-called morality police for allegedly violating Iran's dress code. The morality police accused her of breaching the rules which force women to wear a hijab or a headscarf in Iran. Massive protests have broken out in Iran since news of her death came in. Iranian news agencies say 60 people, including a dozen policemen, have been killed in the deadly protests that have rocked the country since then. While Iran Human Rights says at least 133 people have been killed in protests across the country. Meanwhile, on Monday, Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei backed the security forces and condemned. But remember that the world has been condemning the crackdown on the peaceful protests that have been taking place in Iran. In fact, Khamenei has accused the US and Israel of fueling these protests.
دختر جوانی در گذشت، خب حادثه تلخی بود، دل ما هم سوخت، ولی واکنش به این حادثه بدون اینکه تحقیقی شده باشه، بدون اینکه هیچ گونه امر مسلمی وجود داشته باشه، این نبود که عده‌ای بیان خیابان رو ناامن کنند، ناامنی رو برای مردم به وجود بیارن.